All right. Currently, it is September 11th, 2014. 13 years ago, September 11th, 2001 happened. Most people refer to that as the September 11th attacks or 9/11. Now, 9/11, most people would say that Al Qaeda planned the whole thing and that Al Qaeda bombed the Twin Towers. First off, they didn't bomb anything. That's what really gets me is when people say that. They flew the planes into the Twin Towers, into which Al Qaeda did that. And I'll get into why I made the little quotation symbols later. Anyway, so let's just clear a couple things up because some people, still don't know their fucking facts, and it really just gets on my nerves. And I'm just going to kind of do like a brief little brush over. I'm not going to get into huge super conspiracy here. But I'm just going to say that I've had several people block me on Twitter today, and I've had several people unfriend me on Facebook as well because of my posts about 9/11. I just got to say that if you disagree with my politics, if you block me, that's just stupid. I'm sorry, but it really is. Or if you use ad hominem fallacies, then that just gets on my nerves. To tell me that, one of my friends told me that you barely passed high school. How would you know the truth? That has nothing to do with anything. So there's that really kind of brushed a nerve there. So let me just say, there were 4 planes hijacked that day, okay? All of them, okay, were bound to Los Angeles, so that kind of says something, if you ask me personally. So there's that, and then, so 2 of them were crashed into the Twin Towers. The Twin Towers, again, were not fucking bombed. They were crashed into. And then the 3rd plane was that headed toward the Pentagon, and it crashed into the side of the Pentagon. And then the 4th plane was headed toward Washington, D.C., towards the White House, obviously aimed for the president. And I guess the passengers kind of, made do and tried to take over, and down went the plane, crashed into a field. Now, let me just say that the Twin Towers fucking collapsed. Okay? Jet fuel does not do that. Skyscrapers were not designed to collapse for any motherfucking thing. I mean, for Christ's sake, jet fuel can't even... No, that's the stupidest excuse I have ever heard in my entire life. Okay? What the government tells you, obviously is not true. The government had their hand in this. Okay, President Bush, Bush had a decent presidency. Not as good as Bill Clinton's, but Bush's presidency was decent, I would say. It wasn't horrible. I would say that Obama's presidency has actually been worse than Bush's. Bush did a lot of terrible things. Presidents do a lot of shitty things. That's just the way it is. Presidents just fuck it. Anyways, so Bush, kind of started the war on terror. But I believe that they had their hand in it because, they obviously wanted to go over there. They wanted their oil, Bush and his fucking oil company. And so they found a reason. Now, it's been said that, members of Al Qaeda were once trained by the CIA. And I believe that, absolutely. I mean, the United States government obviously at one point wanted shit settled in other countries. And that's my problem, is that our government gets into... Holy shit, hang on a second. Oh my god. Fucking can't breathe. Any fucking thing. The U.S. government gets us into a lot of shit that we do not need to be in. Yeah. In order to, quote unquote, protect ourselves, or to protect the country. No, you didn't send troops over there to protect your country. You sent them over there to fight off, their country, basically, just so we can get what we wanted. That's our problem, is we interfere with every fucking buddy. And that's why a lot of countries in the world hate our fucking guts. And I can exactly see why. And, so the government, had their hand in it. They obviously helped bomb the World Trade Center because, it doesn't just collapse. There's no way that fire can melt steel frame like that. It is impossible. Look it up. So there's that. And of course, we sent troops over there before, Osama bin Laden even, admitted to being part of 9/11. So it's just kind of a bunch of bullshit, and I was kind of cruising through Wikipedia today, seeing what they had to say about it. No, I mean, it's hardly even believable. It just boggles my mind to think that people can buy that shit. And I was told today that I should be ashamed for saying that. I should be ashamed. Okay, I should be ashamed for calling the government out on their bullshit. I should be ashamed for, saying that they had their hand in 9/11. Okay, I'm not saying by any means that, we should just toss aside the people who died or their families or whatever. It sucks. I mean, if I had a family member who had died like that, yeah, I would probably mourn on today too. And I can totally see why some people do, but some people, you need to grasp the truth, okay? Everybody's got their own version of the truth, and by no means am I trying to make anybody believe me. I'm not trying that at all. I mean, I could be wrong. Everybody's got their own version of the truth, and I'm okay with that. I mean, but don't get pissy because I share what I think. Because I speak my mind. I honestly couldn't give a fuck less what people think. So there's that. I mean, just Jesus Christ, people. It's 9/11, it was partially an inside job, and just look into the facts. For Christ's sake, be open-minded about it. That's what really gets me, is that people are not open-minded about it in the least, and they just sit there and they're just like, well, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. Absolutely straightforward, and they refuse to hear anything else. And then they put people down. They put people down who say that, saying that I'm unpatriotic or this shit and that shit. Well, guess what? I don't even stand for the motherfucking Pledge of Allegiance. How's that one for you? The government should be pledging to us. We should not. Ouch. Damn it. We should not. I know, I look like a retard just said. Horrible use of the word. Anyways, I looked mentally challenged just then. Anyways, sorry about that. Fucking nagging the back of my damn head. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck it was. It's probably a bug or some shit. It's dead now. Anyways, just I don't even know. I'm just kind of pissed. Just don't be stupid. Look into go watch Fahrenheit 9/11. Go watch Fahrenheit 9/11, and then tell me that the government did not have their hand in it. That is the highest grossing documentary of all time. Go check it out. It's a very, very good film. And don't say I don't have time to do that, because I know that you are probably at some point going to watch some bullshit like South Park or Family Guy, which has no significance whatsoever, and they just throw a little bit of in there just to try to make it seem good, but really they're just putting people down. I mean, come the fuck on. I mean, just Jesus Christ. Go watch that, and then tell me, differently. So, I mean, I'm just gonna wrap that up. I'm just gonna wrap this up because I'm just rambling on here. I just kind of had to get some feelings going, but anyways, just be open-minded about it. That's all I'm asking. So yeah, there's that, and I guess this is done. So just be open-minded about anything that comes up in the government. Actually, just be open-minded about everything. Question everything. You know, there's no way that the government is always telling you the truth. It's actually hardly ever telling you the truth, as everybody's come to find out. So just question everything. Think about it. Do your research before you go sheepling off on people. And with that being said, I am done here because, again, I am rambling on. So, happy 9/11, #InsideJob. I'm out.